This lesson is going to look at graphing linear equations. The first way of graphing linear equations is by identifying solution pairs. First, and if you were given an equation and asked if something is a solution pair, you can identify it by substitution. So if we're looking at the equation y equals 2x plus 1, and we want to know if 3, 7 is a solution pair. I know that 3 is the x value and 7 is the y value. So I can substitute in the values for y and x. So y is 7, so I'd have 7 equals 2x, which is times 3, plus 1. Now I want to evaluate on the right-hand side to see if it is equal to the 7 on the left-hand side. So 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1, and 6 plus 1 does equal 7. So we get a 7 equals 7, which is a true statement. So because it's a true statement, it is a solution pair. If we got something like 7 equals negative 5, 7 does not equal negative 5, so therefore then it would not be a solution pair. But because this is a true statement, 3, 7 is a solution pair that is on the equation for y equals 2x plus 1. So the first way we can graph an equation is by creating a t-chart. A t-chart, you have the values x and y, and I recommend, because A, your graph paper is not very large, and B, the numbers are easy to work with, I recommend using the values 0, 1, and 2 for the values of x. So in order to find the corresponding values of y, I need to substitute the values of x into the equation. So if we're graphing the equation y equals 3x minus 5, I need to substitute in the values for x. So I would have the first one, 3x, which is 3 times 0, minus 5. 3 times 0 is 0, minus 5 gives me negative 5. So my first solution pair or ordered pair would be 0, negative 5. My next one is value for x is 1, so I would have 3 times 1 minus 5. 3 times 1 is 3, minus 5 gives me negative 2. So my next solution pair or ordered pair is 1, negative 2. And then my final x value is 2, so I would have 3 times 2 minus 5. 3 times 2 is 6, minus 5 equals 1. So my last solution pair would be 2, 1. So now I need to come and graph these. Remember, when you graph, the horizontal axis is the x, the vertical axis is the y, and when you graph an ordered pair, it goes x, then y. So in order to find 0, negative 5, we find 0 on the x, which is in the middle, and negative 5 is 5 down, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our first point, 0, negative 5. Our next point is 1, negative 2, so I go over to 1 on the right, and then 2 down, negative 2. My second point is there. And then my last point is at 2, 1, so I go 2 over to the right and 1 up. My last ordered pair is there, so then I should be able to connect those ordered pairs and draw a line. My line is definitely not straight. That is why you would want to use a ruler. So if I fixed it, I can try to draw a better line here, it would look something like that.